the X Factor, but I don't think they still in their first season of the franchise mode. So I don't think they don't know what what it's like after a couple of seasons, what it could possibly do. Like in Joshua's league, it's perfect. You know, nobody like if somebody got an X Factor, they completely earned it. It's not just like all these points given to people like that. Where in this league, mm mm, mm. Yep, yep, yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. You know, these dudes, I think these dudes are mud players. That's what I really think. I think they eventually became mud players, and then they did all this added stuff. Cats was yeah, they weren't fame cats. That's what it was. Hmm. Nah, that's the thing too, man. You ain't never lied, man. They don't follow. They created all these rules and they don't even follow it. When the game is blowing out, they still passing on cats and stuff like that. Like, when do y'all follow your own rules? You know, now if I was running off the mouth and all that, okay, and because you said that, but nobody's saying anything. Why are you doing that? Yeah, yeah. You know, they young too. That's the thing too. These cats are young. So have you heard anything? Anything else, or they say? Well, I mean, yeah, the court date's probably gonna happen the first couple of months. Did you talk to Sean for a minute? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what he had to do. Man, he had to do that when we went to New York. He had to call in. Yeah. It's like an attendance option or something. I don't know, man. Y'all know these folks? I don't think so. They what now?
I think these are all ugly.
Oh, that's good. Well, you know you collect your leave with that. So I mean, you gonna have a. I do it. You know what? Yeah, yeah. For real, for real. It seemed like, and you know what? It's weird. Like it happens at this time of year every year. It happened late November, early December. Like mid to late November. I think right before Thanksgiving or right after Thanksgiving. Because he had gotten an email about it. And he's like, wait a minute, I already sent you guys this information. What are you guys talking about? And he called me in his office like, yeah, man, they messing me about my security stuff. And he's like, it shouldn't be nothing. Then like the next couple of days, man, they're trying to get me. Well, I'm like, what do you mean they're trying to get you out of here? And then he came back. He's like, man, I gotta go. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be like, next couple of weeks. Next thing you know, I'm like, it's in December. I'm like, are you serious? He went to court in February. I remember that.
Well, it's a third cup and I have to double it, then it's just.
Yeah, that's what. Like you gotta be a perfect soldier.
I'm sorry.
What you saying? Yeah.
Where's the podcast?
Huh?
Podcast.
Where's the what, baby?
Podcast.
It's getting ready to come up right now. Babe, I smell something electrical, like something burning.
Yeah, you smell that? Yeah, I smell that.
You better get that plug out.
Okay, man. I'll talk to you, man. If I hear anything, Phil, I'll let you know, man. If anything pops up or anything at the job, I'll keep you informed.
Where's the smell coming from, baby?
All right. Hey, it's like right here.
Okay, we'll get that plug out. Is that it?
No.
It might be the flower that you smell.
No, I smelled that before you came down.
No, I smell an electrical fire too. I mean, like something that's electrical. Feel the I guess this is pretty dangerous, huh? Go touch that thing. See if it electrocutes you.
There's more over here.
Yeah, it's not good. I check these.
No,
smell
it's
it.
right here. Oh,
What?
where's the black marker?
Did you
Oh, that's what it was. It's the black Sharpie I was using. That's what it is. That chemical swim. Sorry about that. Because I had to rewrite on the bags because there were only like a certain amount of bags.
Can you hold him for a second?
Yeah. Come here, my duties.
Come here, my babies. Yeah, you're freaking out for Genesis trying to scare me.
What's this?
You already asked me.
It looks like turtle colors.
Say, why don't you say something? Show that.
Oh, I'm gonna take the car. What we gotta do after I get out tomorrow?
Mom?
Yes?
Which one's this all again?
Oh, the no wafer. It's probably open in front of you. I can't find what? Why are my recipes coming up missing?
What you looking for?
Because you're my mom.
Didn't you just have it yesterday?
What?
Didn't you just have it yesterday?
I can't find the coconut cake one. Oh, it's right here. Genesis. What are you? Don't hide my recipes from me.
Okay. Yeah.
Tell me. But you don't need to make this, right? You're doing chocolate and carrot.
Okay. There's. Okay, so this one just doesn't have the teaspoon.
Check the dishwasher. No, actually. Here. Oh, it's not working. He's trying to drive me crazy and move through all my stuff. See if I lose my ever-loving mind when I get home. Let's move all the naughty stuff. See how she likes that. You got everything you need over there? Cornstarch? You don't need cornstarch?
Nah, I don't think for these, right?
Yeah.
Oh, they got a face cam now?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Get on the face cam with the baby. Just kidding. Baby, you would do a good job.
Yeah, he would.
You just be looking at it like, what is
Because I want to work on my trees. Look, baby. Take a look at my trees.
Christmas tree?
Put red on there so far.
Oh, you did do it.
I put red
Oh,
on
how
there.
did you do that? You did it individually? Hey, that takes a lot of work.
So here, Mom, can I go to a Cornelius Monster School?
Now, if you have a seat.
Are you serious?
I want that seat off of there.
Are you serious?
Have you ever not been serious about your grades?
You're telling me I can't go over to my girlfriend's house and have a seat? On the weekend?
You show me what you did. You did every day. You're talking about it every day.
I've been turning in all my work.
Yeah.
Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State in the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the Dallas Cowboys.
That's it, baby. We gon' work.
They're picking up, take baking powder.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. This is caught at the 20. That's on the Pro Bowl guard from Notre Dame, Zach Martin. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Jackson to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. An aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate, but that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
At where? Trying to get a job at Miracle.
2nd and 11 now. Murray. This pass complete to Higgins.
No, it's going to be
Popped in the air and intercepted.
it's going to be him
Picked up by Deion Jones, the
getting out too.
and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands.
He's have certain words in it and stuff.
Here we are. He's crossing. He's checking crack. Check 3, check 3.
49, check 49, check 49.
Okay. Go, go.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You know you're sick.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Murray now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jalen Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
To try again after the sack. Murray under pressure again, and down he goes again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again.
They're in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Jackson now. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 95 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
This is taken at the 3. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that one wasn't in the plan.
Yeah, when we had our production meeting, they didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
He started vacation same
They
amount of time
told
as
us
me.
repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road.
No, he's taking
They got
vacation.
one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You going to let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
You haven't seen the baby?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a 1st down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a 1st down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Yeah.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
In your face. Check. Lucky.
Hi, dude. Hi, dude. Hi.
Here's Murray from midfield. He will go down. A Cowboy sack. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5.
That's dope.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10.
I had these Christmas trees done. I would put them on those red velvet. That would have been bomb.
Hi, man.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over them.
This will be taken very short.
His arm is on the side.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, it told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
His feet to his toes.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys.
Bless you, bless you.
Bless you. 1, 2, 3. You done? That was 3. Are we all done?
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger. $21-0 our score after 1.
Check 26, check 26. Check.
From the 16, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Typically down in the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. You've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 2nd down now. It's Jones, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the shotgun to give to Jones. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 39, Murray. And he fires one incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Open man is Higgins. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Take some oregano oil.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. The open man is Smith. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 7 yards on the quick slant and a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Got this complete to the rookie out of UMass, Andy Isabella.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Murray going to throw. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Arizona. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that is how you do it, my friends. This will be spotted out of bounds inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Hey, come on,
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's got a man, complete. It's a gain of 34. Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here and run the clock out. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. Fighting through it, he's got space. The 20, 10, touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And he started talking to her right when she stand by.
She don't understand.
Come on, right? Check, watch 54, watch 54. Right here.
First down, Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be an Arizona first down on a gain of 17. One play has him across the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 5 now. Murray. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them.
You slobbering on me, man?
On 2nd and 2, Murray. And Kelvin Benjamin's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
I know, because he's like shaking his head to death right now.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Benjamin's got it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Throwing again on second down. Murray completes it to Benjamin. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Throwing now is Murray. It's complete right side to Benjamin. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. On first down, Pollard leaves him behind on the spin. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
From the 44, Jackson. He's going to wind up. He's got it at the 15. That goes for a gain of 31. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Check 13. Check 13. Slams.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. From 13 yards out, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Who was that, dude? He's
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
On 2nd and 7, Murray. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they got a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Another drive comes and goes, still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. You just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
12 yards on the return that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
What are you talking about, Baby Boots? Huh? What are you talking about, Baby Boots?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because
there he goes left side, past the 20, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to pour it on. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
You burpee?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Murray. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
You trying to tell Papa? I tried to tell Papa.
Now Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Spins away, breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. Call it a 48-yard punt, give them 9 now on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This is sort of what you would call the put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, the fact you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, my goodness. Oh my goodness.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. He's going to lock one. Deep left side here. And this is inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A big play there. 56 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Too cold to take him outside.
Yeah.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times, the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He is telling you something. You hear me?
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll go again to Jones. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's 3rd down and inches. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Back now in Arlington, and this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Get off the field.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
My headphones went out.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Yes, until 5:30. Let my headphones juice up. But this is what I want to
They'll
bring
run
it.
on 1st down. It's Jones.
The franchise
Kendall
is working
Fuller
so
in on
bad.
the stop.
Get like,
Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
You get an extra boost. It's not even fun thing.
Now Murray has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Okay, this isn't a moment where you want to take the game tape and hold it up as an example, do you? I mean, you talk about frustrating all the way through. And that last error, I think that crystallizes it, doesn't it?
Absolutely. That's been representative of their entire game still being shut out. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Brendan, every great running backs coach that I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, You're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves. You're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's got to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag. It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
On second down, it's Pollard. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here, stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings, the things that you have to do. Late game situation.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point attempt to follow here. And this part of the game's been an adventure thus far, but this one is good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. And that score gives them a little more separation and a bigger lead.
A little more of a comfort zone now. They can do more things defensively, maybe take a few more gambles as they try to continue to extend their lead.
Now the try here for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
In the rules, it says if you got like a 4-touchdown lead, just go sometimes.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll indeed take a knee. And they take a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they will take a knee here. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now. He's been terrific so far. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Here's more on the return. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They are, by the way, into the fourth quarter now in Oakland. And you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. And if they could hold on to that lead, it would be win number 4 on the season for them. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I've been playing with him for a while.
Here's Pollard again. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Dallas, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
What's going on? There we go.